have a challenge like this. Now, the first thing I will do is to just refresh your memory about a fraction. So we know we have two aspects or two parts to a fraction. The number on top is what we call the numerator. Okay. And what's the one at the bottom? Good. Is the denominator. So these are the two parts of a fraction. Of course, you can have a mixed fraction, but we're going to look at that later on. I think I have a particular question that covers that, so I'll be able to tell you what a mixed fraction looks like. So now, since you now understand that whatever number you find above the division line is called the numerator, and whichever number you find below the division line is the denominator, then your mathematical skill is becoming better, or is getting better. Okay, so what do we want to achieve? What you want to achieve here is to ensure that all the denominators, individual, this is a separate fraction, but you want to ensure that all of these fractions, their denominator is common, or they have a common, or they all have a common denominator, or a denominator that is the same. And how do we achieve that? So remember we have 7 over 10, and then we have 23 over 30, and then we have 5 over 6, and then you have 4 over 5. Now, the easiest thing I will look at is, already I have 30 here as the biggest denominator. So what do I do with this? Since 30 is the biggest denominator with this fraction, what we look at is there any number I can multiply with 10 to give me 30? Remember, the goal of this is to make sure all the denominator are the same, or they are common. So, and if I think about that, what number can I use to multiply 10 to get 30? That's right, 3. So I'm going to multiply the denominator by 3. Now, whenever you multiply the denominator by 3, you have to do the same thing to the numerator. Okay, so we started with the denominator, and whatever we did to the denominator, we have to also do the same to the numerator. So 7 times 3, that will be 21, and 10 times 3, that will be 30. Now,